Take Your Child to Work Day is in April, but for one Sioux City father-daughter duo, it's every day. KTIV's Kaylee Doms introduces us to the Sewards, who are both saving the lives of Siouxlanders every day together.
It's kind of like passing the torch. She's starting her career and I'm coming close to the end of mine.
Jeremy Seward has worked in healthcare for decades, first as an EMT and then
I went to Western Iowa Tech. I graduated nursing school in May of '99.
His daughter, Sydney Seward, also graduated from Western Iowa Tech's nursing program.
I graduated in May.
The two are now both nurses in the intensive care unit at UnityPoint Health-St. Luke's downtown in Sioux City.
I was really excited, oh, hey, I'm going to get to work with my daughter.
Jeremy has been working in the ICU for over 2 decades.
Love ICU. Intensive care is where I like to be.
And now his daughter does too.
I just love helping people. I love seeing how big of a reward it is.
For the last 7 months, the duo has worked the night shift together.
We work a really hard field. We deal with a lot of big things that not a lot of people see in a lifetime.
They say working this field together has made them closer than ever.
I definitely think this job has brought us closer together. So yeah, he's always, I don't know, he's just always there. He's always like, are you working tonight? I'm working. I'm like, no, I'm not.
But Sydney says being co-workers with your dad does have some cons.
Oh, it's an experience for sure. Sometimes I have to tell them, you can't tell my dad this. We have to set boundaries.
But it also has its pros.
She says, oh, can you do this shift for me? I'm like, sure.
Yeah, I did guilt trip him into covering my shift. I will say that.
From seeing her first steps to watching her follow in his footsteps, Jeremy says he couldn't be more proud.
It's been awesome to, to see that she decided to go to school to be a nurse and then actually graduating and actually coming to work and, being here at work with me.
And Sydney is grateful for the opportunity to learn from him.
He's got a lot of brain power up in there. So.
In Sioux City, Kaylee Doms, KTIV News 4.
Right now, Sydney is in school to become a nurse practitioner. For now, she says she's soaking up every second working with her dad.